Listen, God gave me a word and it cut. And I have a question for you guys. How many of us feel like that we have arrived to the point that we could say, God, I thank you for the closed doors. God, I thank you for not confirming that relationship. And when I thought about this reminded me of how I am with my relationship with my daughter's father. My daughter's father didn't want her when I got pregnant because, first of all, we were fornicating. And when I got pregnant, he told me he didn't want her. And because I didn't believe in abortions, I had her. So now she's 10 years old. I expect him to just up and do all the things. But he told me in the beginning, I didn't want it. So God showed me the signs in the beginning. But because I didn't listen, I found myself getting mad at him and getting mad at the person and blaming her dad for something that was not even in God's will. It reminded me of the story with Abraham and Sarah. How when God told Abraham that he was going to have a child, and because of Sarah's impatience, she went and told Hagar to come on and have the baby. And Hagar was pregnant, and Sarah ended up putting her out. But the thing was, God still provided for Hagar and told her to go back to Sarah's house, and he still made Ishmael. He still gave favor to her and her baby. And yes, it was outside of God's will because that was not God's original plan, but God still provided for the baby. And that's the same thing with me and my child. It was outside of God's will because I was fornicating, but God still made sure that my baby's okay until this day. So how many of us actually find ourselves literally getting mad at someone else and blaming people because we're mad at God's will for us? So it has to come a point that we have to take accountability for our own actions. We have to get to the point that we like, God, I thank you for the closed door. God, I thank you for not allowing that to happen. God, I thank you for not even giving me that job, and begin to thank God for where you at. Take accountability and get yourself in the will of God, because some of us pray, God, I pray that I continue to stay in your will. But when we operate outside of God's will, we can't expect God to bless that thing. God will do it because he loves us, but we have to make sure we stand and operate in God's will. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye.